Hello, hello, hello. My name is Lisa Snyder. I am so happy to be with you here today. We are having our live mini healing and spiritual messages, and today's date is February 12th, 2023. I'd like to say hello to Lila and Laura and Ellen. Happy Mother's Day in Norway, Ellen. Isabel, Marcia, and Trish, and oh, hello, Trudy. It's nice to see you too. Hello, B. Hello, Monica. And hello, CB. And if you haven't had a chance to say hello in the chat box, please feel free to do so. Okay, so I'm just going to grab, I have a little microphone stand that I'd like to put my mic under. Just hold on. Sorry for the noise. So unprofessional that I wasn't ready here. Sorry, but it just gets it elevated and it speaks a little bit better. All right. Let's get started. So today's format, we are going to be doing the little mini healings and spiritual messages. And for those of you that are new, hello and welcome. And those of you who are returning, again, hello and welcome. So appreciate each and every one of you. So my name is Lisa Snyder again, and I'm an intuitive, and I use all my senses to connect with source. And what my specialty tends to be is that I tune into you, and I have a small pillow in my lap, and I use my hands, and I can feel so much in my hands, and I'm shown where we're working. I can feel where we're working. Sometimes I feel those things in my energetic body. There might be heat, and you'll notice my neck tends to get redder as the session goes. I may be guided to share energy from source. It sounds like different dialects, and it is truly a blending and emerging with source. So I just keep it as intuitive. I try not to label it too much. Some might call it channeling. So it's an intuitive situation, and I'm connecting with source. So we're going to do little mini healings and spiritual messages here today. And just a couple of really quick announcements. If you are not on my email list, I sent out an email today. So if you do, check also your spam folder, because sometimes they end up there, or the promotions folder. I don't know if you've got Gmail. So today is event number 1. Event number 2 is Wednesday night. We have our private group sound healing circle. That's where I will connect with source. We have a 1 hour, it's on Zoom webinar. So it's like this. So you're not on camera, but we're going to connect as a circle. There's usually guided meditations, different light energies step forward. It's truly a beautiful sacred time. So it's in a 1 hour format. Details are on my website at lisahsnyder.com. So if you are guided to join us, please feel free to do that. And then on Saturday, we're not going to have a Sunday session. It's going to be Saturday. We have a guest. We have Carla Kaufman Sloan, who's going to be joining us. Carla is an Emmy Award-winning writer. She's also produced many shows, and I will have a more in-depth bio about her. She also shared a chapter in this beautiful book, Gathering at the Doorway. This was curated by Camille Dan. This has been out not quite a year yet. My chapter is also in this book. I've been so honored to meet some fabulous, wonderful people. And in this, Carla shares a bit of the foreword to her, the book that she's writing. And it's about what she's going to share with us is her journey, her spiritual journey, her mediumship journey after the sudden loss of her oldest son. And he transitioned at a very young age, not too long ago. I think it was in 2014. I'm not sure. I'll have to double check on that. But Carla's going to be joining us. She's also she has 2 children, one on the other side. She's also a wife. And I'm just so excited to have her join us next Saturday. So it'll be on Saturday, same time as today. So 11 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Central, 2 p.m. ET, and 7 p.m. UK. So there you go. Very excited about next week's guest. So I hope you can join us live. Should be a really fascinating conversation. And then finally, if you're not a member, I have a new membership program that I just rolled out in January. So if you're not a member, you don't need to listen to this part. You can go ahead, get a drink of water, do what you need to do. But for those of you that are members, the Amethyst members and the Rose Quartz members, my thank you gifts are going to be going out shortly. I will need you to email me your email address and also check your email. Your mailing address. I will email you asking for that as well. So check for that. But I just started putting these together and I'm so excited. This is for the amethyst level. So we're going to have a affirmation jar that's going to be in here. Palo Santo selenite. There's going to be a couple of stones or that I'm going to pull. I've got about 7 stones or so. So I will pick as I tune into you. I'll pick what wants to work with you. There's also a little baby mushroom in here, also made out of out of stone. And I will. What also will come with that is I will tune in. I'll clear it, and then I'm going to hold on to your gift, your thank you gift. And then what I will do is that I'm going to record. Um, I will write down what I'm guided to share with you, whatever message you're meant to receive. It could be a mantra, it could be a healing message. So that'll be coming to you. So I would like to start shipping those out by the end of this week. So if you are a amethyst or a rose quartz member, please. And by the way, this is the amethyst level. The rose quartz level doesn't get the spell jar or the little baby mushroom. And what's cool about the mushroom, did you know that they can help represent good luck, longevity, and positive energy? So I thought that was kind of cool. So I'm really excited about these thank you gifts. And if you're interested in what I'm talking about, these memberships, you can go to my website, lisahsnyder.com. Okay, I think I have all the housekeeping in hand. I see we also have another person here. We have Jaylee. Hello, Jaylee. Nice to see you. All right, I think I've got everybody. And then thank you, Laura, for moderating. Laura will be sharing comments and that on the screen while I'm doing my thing. So if you're wondering how the heck that's happening, that's thanks to my daughter, Laura. So, all right. I'm feeling a lot of nervous energy here. This isn't mine. It's been building. It's been building. I don't know if it's because it's the Super Bowl. I don't know if it's because of, I don't know if they're still going on. A friend of mine told me there's a lot of solar flares that are going on. It's just lots of energy happening here today. All right. So the number for today, we are going to have 555. You are interested in a mini healing with me today. Please type in the number 555 into the chat box or the comment box, whether you're on Facebook or YouTube. And if you want a reading, I don't share anything deeply personal. I'll be mindful of that. But I will tune in. I connect with Source of Love and Light, and I will share with you what Source wants to share with you and what your soul wants to share with you. All right, so you can start typing 555 in the chat box. Great. All right. Let's get grounded here before we start today's session. Let's place our feet firmly on the ground. Taking some nice cleansing, calming breaths, releasing any stress or tension that we may be carrying here. Surrounding this session, excuse me, with all who are currently present and those who be watching this recording at a future time or date with the beautiful gold and white light. Now let's envision all of our hearts connected with divine source of love and light, which truly connects us all. Now in your sacred space, wherever you may be today, please set the intention that you are inviting in and working with, as we are for this circle, only the highest possible vibrational frequencies of divine source of love and light. Thank you. Okay, before we keep moving forward, they're asking me to do a little group session here for all of us before we jump into the readings. All right, so the first place they're showing, and this is an example of how the circle will go on Saturday. It's not an exact thing, but this is basically what happens. As I connect with the energy group, I'm aware that we're working with the back of your head as well as the heart center. So we're being asked to breathe in through heart center, feel that connection with source. Bring in that source energy all the way up to the top of your head. There you go. And I'm feeling this calming sensation at the top of my head as you do that. Okay, so now we're going to bring in Mother Earth's green healing energy into the soles of your feet. Set the intention, imagine, excuse me, that you're bringing in Mother Earth's green healing energy into the soles of your feet. Bring that in. Set the intention of being grounded, centered, and balanced. Now what I'm being shown is they would like all of us to take those two energies, the two paths that we just brought in, Mother Earth's green healing energy from our feet, And it's just like you're connecting the dots or connecting the lines of energy. So bring that source energy of light and can bring in the Mother Earth's green healing energy. And you're going to bring the green healing energy all the way up to the top of your head. The white energy is coming all the way down to the soles of your feet. Now imagine it's doing, what I'm seeing is like spinning, like DNA strands, how they kind of twist and or like two strands of string, how they start to turn and spin around. Okay. Now what they're asking you to do is take a nice cleansing breath through your abdominal area and bring that breath all the way up to your heart center. I'm seeing a beautiful butterfly here. One wing is over the abdominal area, the other is over heart center. I'm seeing so many beautiful colors on this butterfly. Just all these colors. Just it's not of this earth. These colors. They're just, and they change and they shift and they grow, and they're changing and they shift and they grow. Okay, we're going to do just a little bit of channeling here for the group. Again, for those of you that are new, source energy steps forward. I take a slight step back. We blend and we merge, and the source energy of divine source of love and light steps through and is working with you. Your soul knows how to integrate this for you. Thank you. Please speak gently and patiently with yourself. Showing a lot of negative chatter, a lot of negativity, a lot of angry words, a lot of words of frustration, a lot of words of self-deprecation, things like that of that nature are not helpful for the situation. So we're asking you to please speak kindly and gently with yourself. Nice cleansing breath here, please. Thank you. Lots of heat coming off my back. I could feel my chest is probably super red right now, but I feel the heat off my chest, my throat, and the back here for the group. Hands are very sweaty with the pillow, so lots of energetic releases here. So please take a nice cleansing breath here. Once again, releasing what no longer serves you down to Mother Earth, who will gladly transmute those energies for you. Thank you. Awesome. All right. Wow. That was a beautiful way to get started. Espen, you're so very welcome that we are going live. And I just want to acknowledge that the time that's showing here for me was 1:11. So thank you for that, because that is a message for me. So thank you. Okay. Everyone had a chance to put 555 into the comment section who would like a chance for a reading. I'm going to go ahead and run the tool. We have 11 entries. Here we go. Round and round she goes. Where she stops, nobody knows. I love this part. Hi, Monica. Yay. All right. Monica's our winner. Aspen says, I joined when it was 12:22 and 222 are my numbers. Fantastic. All right, Monica, we are going to work with you today. And I'm assuming you're still here. All right. And please know, yes, thank you. If your name gets drawn, I'm going to ask for confirmation that you're still here, because I know people come and go because they have to, whatever. So I'm going to ask that you're still here in order you do have to be present to get the healing. So thank you, Monica. You can just give me a quick yay. You did. Thank you. All right, Monica. All right. Okay. One hand is on the center of your back, Monica. The other hand is on the center of your chest. And I'm aware that there's a link here with Avenue of Expression and your heart center. And I'm feeling a lot of heat coming off the center of your chest. Now, for those of you who are new, and I know this is a repeat for those of you that are familiar with my work, I'll just say this, try to remember only to say this once. Anything I share here is never meant to replace a medical diagnosis or a mental health professional's advice. This is truly where source is showing me where the energy is working. Thank you. Okay, Monica, as I'm connecting with you, your heart center is starting to glide towards your left and the back is starting to glide towards your right. And I'm feeling this thump, 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 thump sensation in my throat here. And I'm seeing what looks like an anchor. I'm seeing an anchor. You know the old anchors that they throw into the water? And it's like the base of the anchor. The base of the anchor is going over the heart center, and then the top of the anchor. So it's shaped, what they're showing me, it's shaped like this, and then it kind of loops out. Okay, that kind of an anchor. It's like I'm seeing 3 prongs. 1, 2, 3. That's what they're showing me. 1, and then it comes down to 3. So the top one is coming up to the throat. Wow, look how red my throat is. Okay, the top one comes here, And then the anchor's coming to your heart center. So that's what they're showing me here. And so now, as I say that, my left nostril's getting very itchy. And so it feels like just a little bit of this could be linked with some allergies or an allergic kind of sensation. When I get that, it just feels like a little allergic kind of reaction. Also feeling a lot of heat coming off the back of my neck, the top of my head, the forehead. It could also be because we have a lot of energy here today. So your heart center is starting, and Monica, as I connect with you, is gliding down towards your feet, and your back is starting to glide up towards the top of your head. Again, it feels like very beautiful, gentle space is being created here. Wow. Huge, huge opening here. Lengthening, lots and lots of openings. So now what they're asking you to do is bring in those, like I'm seeing like tiny, 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 tiny little beautiful butterflies. So bring in those butterflies, just like, I want to see there's like thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of them that just want to come into heart center. So bring that in from source energy. They just want to funnel right into your heart center. Please bring that into heart center. Beautiful, beautiful butterflies from source. And then as they're filling up, I'm seeing this big feeling and seeing this big energetic movement is going all around your body. It's going up. It's going really fast. So it's going up the left, down the right. That's the motion it's doing. It's going all the way around as I'm connecting still with heart center. And heart center is starting to glide up towards the top of your head. Back of heart center is starting to glide down towards your feet. Please take a nice cleansing breath here. Lots of heat coming off heart center. So this feels like a lot of energetic releases. Monica, please set the intention to release what no longer serves you here at heart center. Please set that intention. Your power of intention is what truly allows this work to happen. Yes, and we're inviting in your angels, your guides, your team. Everyone here gets a reading here. They are here to assist you, but your specific intention and asking them to help you brings so much power towards this. And I'm feeling like, now one last thing before we move on here, Monica, I'm seeing what looks like little dust. And I feel like this is old energetic dust. So I feel like, you know how when you crumble cement, okay? And it starts to crumble, and you get that fine dust left over, like you remove the big blocks and then you have the little cement dust left over. There's a little bit of cement dust here, a metaphor, that they're asking you. Imagine you have this little broom, small little broom in a small little dustpan, and you're just going to sweep away that dust out of your heart center. And you're going to sweep it down to Mother Earth, who will transmute those energies for you. Beautiful. And this is definitely connected with your communication, Monica, this as you remove this layer of dust. All right. So with that, I'm going to send you so much love and so much blessings. Please remember, you are fully supported, you are fully protected, and you are fully loved. Thank you. Thank you, Monica. I really appreciate you letting me work with you today. All right. And then, if anybody ever wants to give feedback, it's not a requirement. If it's a hit or a miss, that's fine. I share what source gives me, and I trust source 100%. So if it doesn't make sense today, it might make sense in a couple days. But it's always fun to see if these things kind of make sense to people. So let's pick another, let's draw again, 555 in the chat box if you would like to have a chance to win a short reading with me during this live session. Isabel, yay. Isabel, are you still here? I'll just wait. Oh, and I thank you, Laura, for sharing that. Monica says, thank you so much. Very on point. Thank you. And here's another thing. People notice this, and I'm just going to point. I try sometimes to now I have a little redness naturally to my skin. Thank you, Isabel. She's here. I have a natural redness to my skin, but when I do this work, it just gets so red. I try to cover it up with makeup, and finally I'm just like, forget it. I can't do it. So it is what it is. All right, Isabel. Here we go. My daughter's chuckling. I could see her laughing in the background. Thank you, Laura. Well, look at it. It's red. And it's hot. Okay. Isabel, we're going to work with you next. All right, Isabel. First place I'm being drawn to, Isabel, is your low back. I'm being drawn. One hand is on the low lumbar area, and I want to go to your feet and your knees at the same time, and also your hips. So I feel like I'm seeing the number 3, and I'm seeing like there's 3 points: feet, knees, and hips. That there's a link here with the low back. So where are we going to start? We're going to start with the knees. So I've got one hand on your low back. When I say I've got one hand on your low back, on my pillow, that's where if you were laying on my massage table, that's how I'm speaking. Okay. It's really the source energy, and they're showing me where the energy is working. So when I say this is where my hands are, that's just to clarify. You guys probably knew that, but There you go. One hand's on your low back. The other hand is covering both your knees. Your knees are gliding towards your left. Your low back is staying, it feels like it's providing gentle resistance here. And your knees are very just gently going back to the right, back to your left. As if they're going in unison here. Back to the right, back to the left. Excuse me. I know the burping is a little weird, but it's an energetic release. For those of us in this line of work, you totally get it. Your knees are now starting to glide down towards your feet, Isabel. And I'm feeling a lot of heat coming off of your back. A lot of heat. Feels like a lot of energy wants to be released off your low back. Now, as I look at your low back, I'm seeing white light that wants to go there. So bring in white light, Isabel, from source energy. Excuse me. Bring in the white light from source energy. And what I'm seeing is clouds. It's like clouds of white light that they want you to bring in. And this feels very light. So it feels like they want you to bring in lightness and gentleness into your low back area. And I also feel like when I look into this and I feel into this, I feel like this is related to heavy tasks, heavy loads, heavy burdens, heavy troubles, things like of those in nature. And it feels like that these light clouds are reminding you to bring in the lightness and joy into the low back area. And this is linked with your knees. Now, one of the things I know about the knees when I work with clients one-on-one, I know that a lot of times I'm brought to the knees that if there are knee issues, this can be symbolic of it's difficult to take a step forward. It can be a symbol of taking a step. So whether you have a question about what you're supposed to be doing, or there's a life decision you have to make, or something of that nature, it feels like the burden that's on your back and the knees are just feels like they want to move, but they're not quite moving. That's what it feels like to me. And so it also feels like that the more that you bring in this breath of the source energy of the white light, the lightness into your back, this is going to help with your knees. All right. Your knees are starting, as I say that, lots of pulsing happening at the low back, lots of pulsing. So I would be curious to know if you are having any, and I'm not asking you now. So please don't say anything yet, because I wanted to see where source is bringing me. It'll be interesting to know if you've been having any low back stuff going on. Okay, so now, and there's a big pulsing sensation happening on the low back on the right. So I'm on the lumbar area, the right side especially, and boom, boom, boom. So it feels like they're really working there. And interestingly enough, as I was saying that, it was as if your right knee was coming up towards your right hip. It was as if I was still connected with your left knee, but the right knee is gliding up towards your right hip, and it's connected with this low back area. Okay, now your low back is starting to, the left side is starting to, there's a rotational movement happening here. It's as if your knees are going towards your left. This is not completely anatomically possible, and your low lumbar area is coming up and rotating towards your right. So there's like a twist of energy here. It's just a release twist is what they're showing me. Now it's going back in the opposite direction. Okay, so now your knees, as I'm tuning into you here, your knees are starting to glide down towards your feet, and I'm feeling that pulsing sensation again on the right side of your back, low lumbar area, all the low lumbar area on the right side, especially. I'm also feeling a lot of heat coming off of the knees as well as the low back. Again, the low back. Your knees are starting to rotate as a unit in a clockwise direction, and your back is now, I'm feeling more fullness on the right and the left side. Feels like there's more fullness here happening here. And it just feels like as these are, and I'm getting a lot of heat coming off of my upper body here. So something is definitely processing. I trust this, 100% trust what I'm being shown here. And as I say that, I'm getting a confirmation tingle on the back of my head. So I'm not sure if this is confirmation for me or if you've got a little something on the left side. No, I feel like it's confirmation for me is what they're showing me. All right. So now your knees, oh goodness. Okay. So we're not gonna deep dive into this. If we were working one-on-one together, I would absolutely explore this more. There's definitely tears, grief, sorrow associated here between the knees and the low back. And I'm so sorry for whatever this is. I just want to acknowledge that for you. So I'm going to wrap that with so much love, send you so much love here. All right. Let's bring white light in. Let's just wrap your whole low back all the way down to your knees, your hips, all of that area. And now they're showing me as if this whole white light is just wrapping you from head to toe, head to toe, head to toe. Thank you. Sending you so much love, so much blessings. Please remember you are fully supported, you are fully protected, and you are fully loved. Thank you, Isabel, for letting me work with you. I really appreciate that. Okay, if you are just joining me, go ahead and type 555 into the chat box, and we are going to draw another winner. And we just have a few more minutes left here. I hope everyone is having a great day. Let's draw again. Oh, quick here. Aspen. Hey, Aspen, congratulations. And you said when you joined it was 1222 and 222 are my numbers. It is your lucky time here. All right, here we go. Excuse me. I think that was a little leftover from the last session. Hold on a second. Okay. Oh, Isabel. Okay, let's put that comment on the section here. Thank you, Lisa. I've been having pelvic pain. Yes, in the low lumbar, all the way to the yeah, it was just like those 3 points: the feet, the knees, and the hips. The feet, the knees. I think I said hips. Definitely an energetic connection there, and definitely with the emotions too. Just keep that in mind, Isabel. Okay. Yeah, I just want to just keep that in mind. Keep working with your guides, your angels, your team, and just keep bringing in love and light in your meditations and things like that. Aspen, thank you. I'm so glad to work with you here today. All right, Aspen, I just want to make sure we got that. All right, Aspen. Aspen, I brought one hand is on the heart, top of heart center. The other hand is on the top of your head. One hand is on the center of your chest. The other hand is on the top of your head. As I connect with you, I'm feeling like your upper body is wanting to rotate towards your left and your head is rotating to your right. So it feels like this is working with opening up the neck. I feel like I want to stretch my neck from left to right. Your body is your heart center area, upper chest is now starting to rotate towards your right. Your head is starting to rotate towards your left. So this feels like, and I'm also aware of the base of your head. Base of your head. I'm just going to scan you really quick as I look intuitively. I'm feeling some tension on the back of my head, but I'm also aware of something with the throat and the neck area. And if I were to work with you, hold on. I know I'm kind of being goofy here, but they're asking me to scan you in a different way here, as if you were standing in front of me. All right. They want me to get more specific. Okay. C7, C6, cervical spine. We're going to work with cervical spine 7, cervical spine 6. All right. So they wanted me to connect your heart with the top of your head, but they also want me to work more specifically in the interest of time on C7, C6, which is the cervical spine 7, cervical spine 6, in that area. Okay, so that's where my hands are. One hand's on the throat, one hand's on the back. Front of your throat is gliding towards your left. Back of your neck is gliding towards your right. As I acknowledge that for you, I'm feeling a big fullness in the top of my head. Top of my head to the back of my head. I don't know if you're having any issues or if you're having any headaches or tension headaches, that kind of thing. If not, that's fine. But there's something that they're bringing to my attention with your head that's related to your it could also be that it could have been some type of an injury, fall, hit your head, whiplash, any of those types of things. In the interest of time, I'm not going to deep dive too far into that. I want to stick with the healing part of it. The front of your throat is gliding towards your left. Back of your neck is starting to glide towards your right. And holy cow, holy cow, holy cow. Why do I want to say this? Holy cow, holy cow, holy cow. Okay, we're going to do a little channeling here. We're connecting with source energy. It feels like there's a lot of brrr stuff going on here. That's all the best way I can describe it without getting into my my head too much here. Go. So I'm feeling the energy shift from the right to the left side of your head here as we're connecting with the throat and the neck area. And it feels like this energy is really working specifically with this throat and the neck area. Okay, here we go. So now the front of your throat is gliding towards your left and the back of your neck is starting to glide towards your right. Now I'm being brought, I'm getting this tension hitting at the top of my head again here. Bring in purple. They would like you to bring in purple, deep royal purple, deep purple, deep purple. They want you to, as if you are putting on this, just this beautiful purple. You're just painting it on, and just imagine all on the top of your head, please. They want you to bring in this deep purple here. deep, deep purples from the source energy. That's what you're bringing it from. This is the source energy of love and light. There you go. Now I can actually feel, I'm following the motion here with the top of your head with the deep purple. All right. So as I look at you, it's going in a counterclockwise direction as I look at you. Okay. All right. All this hasn't happened in a while. Hold on a second. You want me to use my hands? Nice cleansing breath here, please. Please, just want to acknowledge the source energy. When I channel these energies, this is for everybody. This more specifically for Aspen that I'm working with. This is working with the areas we've already talked about, but everybody's receiving a healing here. Your soul knows how to integrate this. So here we go. Okay, hold on a second. I got to step back a little bit so I can do this. All right, nice cleansing breath here, please. So I just want to acknowledge for you, Aspen, to again, with your communication and working with the throat, working with the neck, working with your head, I'm feeling this whoosh. I just felt this whoosh go from the top of my head down towards my throat. So I feel like I just cooled off all of a sudden. And this is for you. Just feel like things just kind of cooled off a little bit here for you. So let's, we're going to just wrap you. They're wanting me to bring in green for you. They want you to bring in green. So the source energy of green, and Raphael and Michael, Archangels Michael, Raphael, I invite them into these sessions. Raphael would like you to bring in the green healing energy and wrap your whole entire body in this green healing energy. There you go. Thank you. I'm going to send you with so much love and so much blessings here. Remember, you are fully supported, fully protected, and fully loved. Thank you. Wow. I know we only did like 2 or 3 sessions here today, but I feel like we need to do just another quick minute or 2 for the entire group. And I just feel like I dropped my pillow. People ask me, are you channeling your guides? I don't think so. I really don't think so. I feel like, my personal guides, I really don't feel like that. I feel like whatever energy is meant to step forward is going to step forward. And I feel like my team is my team. And I feel like I work with team spirit. We all work with team spirit. And we all have access to that energy. I was watching this beautiful video today about mantras on Debbie Romero's channel. Can't remember the guest, but she was singing these mantras, these beautiful mantras. And you can feel the energy. You can feel the energy in your body. And I can feel the energy when I'm connecting with source and I share that. And, obviously the neck turns red and all the physical signs that you can see. But really it's just tapping into the source energy. So, no, I do not believe I'm channeling my personal guides. I do not. I feel like I'm a mouthpiece for source. All right, we're going to do a quick minute here. We're going to wrap things up. Oh, hi, Tiara. Thank you so much for joining. We just finished up with our mini readings, but I'm going to do a session here. Now I'm going to finish this up with a quick minute or 2 for everyone that's here. And thank you for everybody who's liking this video and making comments. I really appreciate that. And if you ever want to be on my email list to find out when I post these events, just go to my website, lisahsnyder.com. Okay, so everyone, please place your feet firmly on the ground. We're going to be ending with this beautiful meditation for everybody before we go and end our day here. All right. This is, okay, so I'm feeling an energetic movement happening at the heart center. It's like it's a rotate. It's like a rotate, rotate, rotate. That's the best way I can describe it, in a counterclockwise direction. And it's almost like it's the top of a, when you pour water down the drain and it makes that little swirly, kind of like a tornado type of motion. It's not a tornado, but it's that swirly top. The top is at the top of heart center, and then the back. So then the point comes down to through the back of heart center. Thank you. And then again, for those of you that are new, your soul knows how to integrate this into your being, what you need to receive, because we are only connecting with the divine source of love and light. And again, set the intention that you are working with only source of love and light. There we go. Your heart center is starting to glide up towards the top of your head. The back starting to glide down towards your right foot for the energy of the group. They really would like us to bring in beautiful green healing energy into the heart center here. So breathe green healing energy into heart center. Breathe that into heart center. As they're doing that, for the energy of the group, I can feel a lot of vibration happening off the back of heart center. Please set the intention. Open up your back of your heart center. Open up the back of heart center. Do only what you feel guided to do. This is your session. Imagine that the heart center is starting to open up in the back, and you are filtering out what does not serve you here at the back of heart center, sending that down to Mother Earth, who will gladly transmute those energies for you. Okay, so now the front of heart center starting to glide up towards top of your head. Back of heart center starting to glide down towards the back, the soles of your feet. There we go. I'm being shown stairs. I'm being shown stairs here. They're asking us, they like to bring this forth on occasion. Imagine that we have these stairs that are coming out of sand. We're on this island. We're on this private island, and there's this beautiful sand, and there's water off to our right. And these stairs are coming out of Mother Earth, and they're climbing up to the heavens. And we're going to climb these stairs one at a time, very gently, very patiently, with so much ease. These stairs are gold. They want to show the gold. There's also some diamond light that's coming off of these stairs. They would like you to climb these stairs at your own pace, very gently. As you're doing that, I'm feeling the back of heart center and the front of heart center are starting to get more into unison here. I'm feeling a fullness, and I'm feeling a lot of heat. Energetic heat feels like just like this increased sensation, increased energetic sensation. Good. Feels very good to me. Now we're getting to the top of the stairs here. As we get to the top of the stairs here, there's a slide. There's a slide, and they want you to take this slide, and it's nice and long and gentle. You're not going to go too fast, or go at the pace you want. You're going to go down the slide like a slide that would be in a kid's park. And the slide is going to go into the water, and you're going to enter the water very, very gently. Now, this water is beautiful water like you would imagine, but I'm also seeing diamond light coming off of the water. And now they're asking us to walk back towards the beach, back to the sand. They'd like us to sit in the sand in a circle. We're gonna share the source energy for just a few more seconds before we sign off here. So we are sitting now in a circle. Here we go. Nice cleansing breath here, please. Beautiful. Set the intention of being grounded, centered, and balanced. And all of our energy centers are centered and balanced, healthy and open. Thank you. Just as a reminder, our next private sound healing circle is this Wednesday night at 7 p.m. Central. Details are on my website at Lisa H. Snyder. This Saturday, we have our beautiful guest, Carla Kaufman-Sloan, Emmy Award-winning writer. She also has a chapter in the book, Gathering at the Doorway. She is going to discuss her spiritual journey and her mediumship journey, as she has 2 children, and one is on the other side. So she has a beautiful story to share with us as well. So that is going to be on Saturday. I hope you can join us then. Again, that details are on my website. You can also find that on social media. It's going to be the same time as today, but on Saturday. I so appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for liking this. Thank you for liking this video. Thank you for all the comments. And thank you to everybody who gave me the opportunity to work with them today. And Aspen, I saw your comment. Thank you so much. You're very welcome. All right, guys. So much love, so much blessings. Hope to see you Wednesday.